We'll find out how it finishes up today as they get ready for Super Wild Card weekend to continue here in Minnesota. Jimmy, what do you tell your team in the last seconds here before kickoff?
Win!
You know what you tell them, Kurt? You tell them that, hey, all the work that you put in leading up to the playoffs is what you're here for right now. This is not a best of 7. This is 1 of 1. Show up, play your best today, and this is all that matters. There's nothing to save if you lose this game, so put it all out there.
How about them Cowboys?
Sounds like a sideline speech from Michael, trying to get his Giants going. Minneapolis fans are thinking a little bit differently. Kickoff is coming your way next.
And here we go, the wild card from Minneapolis on Fox, the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. And that is, boy, what an atmosphere we get set to go here with Greg Olson. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Think about this, the Giants in the playoffs. You uttered that sentence before the season, people would have laughed at you. But Brian Daboll in his first year head coach done a great job. And Daniel Jones, the best season of his young career.
Yeah, and with all the turnover at the head coaching position that this Giants organization has had over the last few years, they were really looking to bring in a head coach to do 2 things. Stabilize that head coaching position, provide an identity, a message, and just bring a little consistency throughout the organization. Secondly, develop and build an identity around Daniel Jones. Who can maximize and bring out his skill set and make him the player they thought he could be? Brian Daboll has done both those things, and those are the 2 biggest reasons they find themselves in year 1 making the playoffs.
Meanwhile, you have Minnesota. It's been a roller coaster for them, but they won 13 games. They got the number 3 seed.
And again, another first-year head coach, Kevin O'Connell. The biggest impact he's made is he's made this an offensive-run organization for the first time in a while. And why wouldn't you? They have arguably the best overall player, regardless of quarterback or not, in Justin Jefferson. All eyes on him. I can't wait.
They are the kings of winning close games, aren't they, Tom Rinaldi, these Vikings?
They are, Kevin. Wow, the smoke and mist swirling around us here, the atmosphere electric. This Viking team has heard plenty about the doubts and criticisms, given the negative point differential, all the close games they played, and that includes Kirk Cousins. At the midpoint of the season, he turned to veteran safety Harrison Smith and asked, are we really 8-1? Are we a good team yet? Smith told him that all those close wins were forging an identity for this team that would help them come the postseason. Well, now it's here. 13 wins is special, Cousins told us, but now we have the chance to do something great. The moment is upon them, guys.
And now it all starts anew with the playoffs and the wild card here on Fox with Daniel Jones and the Giants taking on Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, and kickoff is next.
Today's wild card games are brought to you by Verizon. Visit your local Verizon store for a chance to win tickets to 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to Super Wild Card Weekend presented by Verizon. And Giants head coach Brian Daboll asked this week about the lack of playoff experience for his guys. What about an atmosphere like today, Aaron Andrews?
Yeah, I love head coach Brian Daboll when he said, you know, I don't think too much of the fact we don't have much playoff experience, especially in a hostile environment like this. Daboll joked, we've been playing the Skol chant all week long in practice. But remember, the Giants were just here 3 weeks ago. And as Saquon Barkley said on cue, this crowd, these chants, and this atmosphere is what he envisioned for today. And some of his teammates said, nah, it wasn't that bad. But there is something new for the Giants today, Kev. Dexter Lawrence saying, we are coming in with a different swag and a different confidence. Why? We have a couple starters and leaders back on our team that we didn't have Christmas Eve. And Kev, they're going to need them. The Giants saying we've got a different feel today.
It is rocking. There's the atmosphere that Aaron was talking about. Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Deportes. Glad to have you aboard on this wild card weekend. The Giants won the toss. They've elected to defer. Kene Nwanwu back deep, and here we go. And Minnesota will start on their own 25-yard line, where we will see Kirk Cousins in the offense for the first time.